Salve rapaziada, beleza? Bom, nós estamos aqui com um jogo de Mass Effect 3. Nós acabamos de encerrar a missão de Tuchanka. Curamos a Genophage. E agora nós estamos aqui com algumas missões para fazer. Não, depois da Genophage a gente voltou para a Cidadel, a gente matou o conselheiro Dina e recrutamos Ashley Williams. Nós voltamos para a nave, então a gente tem que desenvolver algumas conversas com a tripulação. Então, o vídeo de hoje a gente vai desenvolver essa conversa com a tripulação e também a gente vai pegar essa missão aqui de Prioridade Eden Prime. Tá ok? Então, pegando essa missão de Prioridade de Eden Prime, a gente acaba fazendo outras missões aí também. Já vai desenrolar e a gente volta para a história principal. Essa missão aqui, para quem não sabe, ela é uma missão de DLC, tá? Ela tá presente na DLC e o Legendado Edition, ele vem com 40 DLCs junto aí, uma das DLCs, essa daqui que é uma DLC muito importante para o jogo, para a história do universo do jogo, né? Para falar a verdade. Bom, nós estamos aqui com o Capitão. Temos 7 pontos aqui para distribuir. A gente vai distribuir depois, tá? Por enquanto, no último vídeo nós ficamos de conversar com membros da nossa tripulação, né? Então a gente vai usar o intercomunicador aqui para conversar com eles e vamos começar o vídeo, que tem bastante coisa hoje para fazer.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play?
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space. And I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge. So, interested?
This is a trap, isn't it?
I'm just a simple lab scientist, Commander. I'm sure your real-world expertise will give you an edge.
Oh, come on!
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line, like the Krogan, can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
Isso aqui não vai dar certo. Isso aqui não vai dar certo. Eu sei que não vai dar certo, mas eu vou fazer só pra ver o mal.
And the other is interested in playing another game.
Such as? Oh.
Hey, I'm sorry. You seemed interested.
Oh, no, I apologize. I try to be friendly, but you're not really my type. Remember how I liked Edie's voice?
Oh. Sorry. I didn't realize.
Not at all. I can't wait to tell my friends that I broke Commander Shepard's heart and crushed him at chess.
Oh, really?
Unless you'd like to try to reclaim your honor.
Hell yes.
Apesar que ela não é tão bonita assim, tão simpática assim, né? Acho que mesmo se fosse um par interessante, acho que eu dificilmente escolheria ela. Mas eu coloquei mais pra fazer o mal mesmo. Vamos ver aqui. Essa daqui também não, mas...
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Looks like you already have. What happens now?
You gave me a good interview, Commander. That's all I need. Tonight.
Ai, ai, ai. Bora lá, né? Fazer o que? Vamos ver, tem mais um aqui.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way.
Mas é melhor do que a outra.
Hey man, how's it going?
Mesmo assim,
Good,
não é
James.
simpática
You?
também.
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander?
Sorry, loco. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What'd you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
Foi moleza.
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not 'cause I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
Vamos ver.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge.
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yeah. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There's not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed, either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Ah, isso é com você, cara. Mas eu vou fazer...
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again, loco.
Pô,
Anytime.
mano. Pô, Shepard. Pô, Shepard. Você vai mandar uma dessa, mano? Vai mandar uma dessa. Carnificina disponível. Ah, eu vou usar, mano. Eu vou... Essa eu faço questão de usar, porque... Eu acho que eu já terminei aqui. Pô, vai mandar uma dessa, a cama não é tão dura quanto parece. Ah, pra um cara, mano. Pô, Shepard. Aqui, ó, temos a Ashley Williams. Aqui, ó, na nossa crew. Vamos ver as informações. Dano de armas. Velocidade de recarga de poderes. Dano de armas, 25. Vai ser essa daqui. Vai ser essa daqui que é dano de armas, se aceitar. Pô, sacanagem, Shepard. Mandar uma dessa aí, ó. Um monte de mulher dando mole aí em cima de você. Você vai mandar essa daí de... Um cara, a cama não é tão dura quanto parece. Aqui já temos aqui, ó, Tenny Crews. Já morreu. Mordin Solos ali também. A lista aumenta. Então vamos falar com o Gregors aqui.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind. The Citadel almost falls. And you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
I don't see how. We start killing our friends and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Ash didn't have to join Caden.
Let's hope he's looking out for us. This was his fight, too.
Aí, ela pode morrer também nessa missão aí, ó. Se eu não conseguir fazer o barato lá, ela pode até morrer.
May I speak with you, Commander?
Vamos ver, ela vai mandar mais uma missão secundária pra gente.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
Vamos ver. Imediatamente.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Ok. A melhor... Aí eu posso comprar e usar munição perfurante, fortificação, matriz de defesa, munição de alteração, granada, carnificina. Vou comprar. Acho que eu já consigo usar aqui, ó, nessa minha parte do esquadrão. Carnificina. Nossa, ah tá. Eu posso comprar ela e posso usar, mas aí se eu quiser comprar outra, ele vai trocar no lugar dessa daqui. Vai ficar no lugar dessa daqui. Então é essa daqui que eu vou equipar no máximo. Então é isso. Vamos ver. Eu já falei com a doutora Shawks. Já falei com Gales. Tem a Ashley Williams ali. Vou falar com ela, mas acho que ela não, dentro da nave ela é inútil.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray. But it would still be weeks before we could attempt.
Hello again, Shepard.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
So is that drone your new secretary?
Glyph is a VI shell that indexes my search functions on the data feeds. I couldn't work without it. Although I'm lucky Edie let Glyph on board after it tried to rewrite her scheduled tasks.
I was merely attempting to standardize the ship's automated systems to our own, Dr. Tassoni.
Yes, that's precisely why you're confined to the cabin.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus's ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started
Eu acho que eu já tinha feito essa conversa com ela, mas em todo caso fica registrado aqui.
Substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Então, a gente já tinha tido essa conversa
There is
com ela.
new information on the private messages terminal.
Ah, ele fala que tem novas... Mas isso aqui é fofoca, mano. É fofoca. É fofoca que não me serve de nada. Não dá XP, não dá nada. Não dá informação, não dá missão secundária, não dá nada. Então, é só fofoca. Vou falar com a Ashley Williams. Acho que ela tá aqui nessa direção que eu tô indo. No Observatório 7. Não, tá no 6. Tá do outro lado. Quase matei ela. Ela quase me matou.
Good to see you.
E ela fica assim, tipo a Kazumi do jogo
Good
3.
to see you.
Inútil, inútil. Dentro da nave ela é inútil. Ah, vamos falar aqui com o cara aqui. Ah, não. Já.
I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh?
Já falamos com ele, então. Esse aqui também não tem mais nada pra falar.
Hey, Commander.
É isso aí.
I knew Udina was a dirty bastard, but I never would have guessed he was that rotten. This whole war is loco. I mean, can't they all see how we need to work together?
When people are scared, they're slow to trust.
Sure, but... what's the point? Look, just so you know, I've got a new shoot first, ask questions later policy when it comes to politicians.
Fair enough.
Engenharia. E eu acho que eu comprei os negócios do cara aqui. Deixa eu ver se eu comprei. Comprei, acho que eu vou entregar e já terminou a missão.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy.
The Normandy is a ship. Edie is a collection of processing hardware contained in that ship. Those are two separate things.
Doesn't the existence of the Reapers contradict that?
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
Those FBA couplings you got last tour are still holding up. Thanks again, Commander.
Só isso?
Need anything, Commander?
Vamos ver, já tinha perguntado, já tinha feito essas 3 perguntas pra ele, eu vou perguntar desse daqui.
How's Engineer Donnelly working out?
The kid's got talent. Now if he could just learn to shut his damn mouth.
Problems?
I'm sorry, Commander. Donnelly is dedicated, knowledgeable, and thinks on his feet. I'm glad to have him on my team. Could use a lesson or two about respecting chain of command, but I've handled the likes of him before. No need for concern.
How's Engineer Daniels working out?
Her, I like. She's sharp and knows propulsion theory better than most physicists I've met. And she's easy to work with, too. Always said you had an eye for talent. Good job bringing her back to the Alliance.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Ele fala, esse engenheiro Adams é pilantra, hein? Fala mal do cara e fala bem da menina. Rapaz. Pensando que eu não conheço o tipo, não, rapaz. Eu sou igual você, rapaz. Os semelhantes se reconhecem, pô. Bom, vamos lá agora. Depois de passar algumas... Gera... Depósito... Opa, depósito 3. Do outro lado. Vamos ver se ela falar alguma coisa aqui. Acho que ela não fala nada, não.
Commander.
Ela não fala nada, não. Só interrompemos a conversa. Você ficar insistindo ali na conversa com ela, ela pergunta se tá atrapalhando, né, tal, se tá... Deixa eu só alimentar os peixes. Vamos pra missão. Eden, prioridade Eden Prime. E é isso que a gente vai fazer.
Commander, I found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
You'll recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was visiting my family at home. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
It's on the map now, Commander. Thanks.
Bom, ela tá aqui pesquisando.
Commander Shepard.
Ela falou que o comandante Adams estava querendo falar com a gente ali, então vamos lá falar com ele. E vamos para a missão. Rapidamente, por favor.
Shepard, I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here, faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Bom. A gente já falou com ele. Opa, eu tô tentando arrumar a cadeira aqui de um jeito que não atrapalhe a minha visão. Também não atrapalha a câmera ali de... Ainda tô me adaptando ao novo ambiente aqui. Bom. Vamos pra missão, né? Já temos a Ashley Williams no nosso esquadrão. É o que eu tava esperando pra fazer essa missão, então... Bora lá. E como é uma missão de DLC, ela interfere muito pouco na história principal. Então a gente pode fazer ela independentemente das outras, né? A gente pode fazê-la independentemente das outras. Tá aqui, ó. E aí tem um monte de missãozinha pequenininha que a gente tem que fazer. E aí eu vou mostrar pra você como é que faz. Algumas delas. Aterrissar, é aqui mesmo. Então, ó, obrigatoriamente nessa missão a Liara já vem selecionada. Você não consegue desselecionar ela, você consegue só selecionar outra pessoa no seu esquadrão. Então eu vou selecionar a Ashley Williams. E é isso. Temos aqui a minha base, Matiz 12. A Ashley Williams, ela pode usar duas armas, então ela vai usar a Mantis. Vai aumentar a capacidade dela de tiro. Essa daqui esse daqui é o dano, que acho que causa mais dano. Esse aqui é o que causa mais dano. Então vou procurar aumentar mais o dano dela ainda. Munição perfurante também. Mas entre essas duas ela vai usar essa daqui, ó. Quero que ela use essa daqui, Ashley Williams. Ok. Aceitar. Confirmar. Eu deveria ter duração por segundo. Aumenta a capacidade em duas. Aumenta o dano em 40%. Aumenta raio de impacto. Aumenta dano em 50%. É isso. Munição disruptora. Dano. Tiro concussivo. Vai ser dano. E para a munição tipo não tem mais. Então tá bom.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
We lost a lot of good people when Saren and the Geth hit this place.
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
No kidding. I remember. I'd lost most of the 212. I was running for cover, under fire from the Geth. Man, a few hostile Geth look pretty reasonable compared to what we're fighting these days.
Guess you've come up in the world.
I had help.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Any idea whether it's part of the Crucible?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. Since the original dig site here contained a warning about the Reapers, it could be connected to the Crucible.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
Bora.
No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
They rebuilt after the Geth attack. They can rebuild again.
I grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move on to another.
But you'd still remember.
Então, descemos em Eden Prime depois de 3 jogos, né? Aqui nos jogos passaram 3 anos. Dentro do jogo passou 3 anos, mas pra gente é o terceiro. Passou 2 jogos, né? A gente entrou aqui no jogo 1.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Ever find a dinosaur in your digs, Liara?
No. Dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Sure was.
Vamos procurar coisas aqui dentro. Recolher dinheiro. Recolher munição.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Vamos procurar coisas aqui que a gente não pode deixar passar. Aqui foi onde a gente estava, ó. A gente estava aqui, passou ali por dentro. Pesquisou tudo aqui, a gente tem que vir aqui.
There, that's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
Vai vir pesado os caras, hein?
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
You mean like those bodies we found back on Ilos?
Yes, but this Prothean is still alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
Eu vou explorar todos os diálogos possíveis para vocês terem uma noção da história, né?
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Uplifted? You mean like when the Solarians brought the Krogan out of the Stone Age?
Yes. Judging by the dig sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn. It's clear that they prize knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
Acho que ela tem uma visão muito romantizada dos Proteans, né?
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Bora.
Ambush!
Tá com as armas certas, tá com o poder certo. Melhor é essa daqui, ó, é orgânico.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
Então, eu vou primeiro pesquisar toda essa parte aqui. Acho que tem que ir para os dois lados. Eu vou primeiro para esse pro lado direito. Ou vou primeiro pro lado direito. Aí eu vou pesquisar lá pelo lado esquerdo. Ó, dá pra ser. Congelado, hein?
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Só comparando. Ó, eu tava aqui. Aí eu vim pra direita. Tá ok. E é por aqui que eu entro. Ah, na direita tem outros caras ali, quer ver? Nossa, só isso que você tirou do que esse... Então tem os dois...
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Tem os dois lados do pod. Ali.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Tô pesquisando tudo. 6.000. Aqui foi onde a gente entrou, onde a gente saiu, será? Foi. Pô, esse negócio da aliança aqui é muito louco, mano. Esse da aliança eu achei muito da hora. Esse é preto, amarelo e azul, né? Um azul marinho escuro, mano. Muito da hora com o amarelo. Bom, vamos voltar da onde a gente tava. E depois a gente dá uma passada geral ali. Do laboratório.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
I hate fighting in cities. This isn't a battlefield. It's somebody's home.
Aqui foi onde a gente tava, onde a gente matou os caras. Vou pegar mais munição. Vou ver se eu acho mais coisa aqui, não acho nada. Tá bom, vamos lá pra missão. Vamos lá desativar o negócio que a gente tem muita luta aqui pela frente. Recolhendo dinheiro. Boa. Os Reapers detonando os...
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong.
For the Empire.
For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
I've got the signal.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And the signal they used.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Ainda falta outros dados do casulo que falta. Tá do outro lado. Ó, a gente já passeou tudo por aqui. A gente começou por ali, ó. O casulo veio por ali. Então eu vou pelo outro lado de uma forma tradicional. Que eu já vim pelo outro lado pela parte de trás ali. A gente já passou por tudo aquilo ali, né? Então eu vou passar por aqui. Vamos ver. Nada. Aqui tem, ó.
Perfect. This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
Acho que a gente conseguiu fazer uma missão secundária aqui, sem... Pegamos todas as informações. Teve uma vez que eu não consegui porque eu não vasculhei tudo aqui. Eu não peguei tudo. Tá, a gente foi para aquele lado, a gente deu a volta aqui. Isso é no mesmo lugar? A gente tem que descer aqui, ó. Que a gente teria descido ali. A gente já passou por aqui por baixo. Porque esse aqui tava cheio de munição, a gente pegou, tava faltando munição. Que a gente viu, vamos passar ali por cima, que é melhor. Aí a gente vê onde que a gente deixou de ver. Aqui tem mais munição, espero que não tenha... Não tem granada. Acho que Williams precisa de granada. Eu usei todas. Eu acho que a gente já passou por aqui. A gente foi por ali e tal. A gente sobe aqui. A gente já passou por tudo isso aqui. A gente já enfrentou uns caras aqui. Já matou os caras que tinha que matar aqui. Então é esse aqui. Esse é o caminho. Esse é o caminho da segunda... Mais um soldado da aliança morto. Eu falei, esse uniforme é da hora. Eu acho que tem como você pegar ele pelos mods, assim. Acho que tem como usar. Mas eu não gosto de ficar instalando muita modificação no jogo, não. Eu gosto de jogar o jogo mais original possível. Então vamos lá. Para a segunda parte dos dados.
Victory! Seal the bunker!
Acknowledged.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
Eles eram muito avançados tecnologicamente.
You understood that one too?
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Agora a gente pode abrir o casulo. Mas para chegar nesse casulo,
Backup forces are here.
acho que vai ser fácil. Nossa, eu saí. Eu rolei na direção da granada que os caras jogaram.
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to
Tá
open the pod.
certo. Nossa, falta uma granada. A falta aqui faz uma granada.
Backup forces are here.
Joga aqui a singularidade aqui. Esses caras que jogam granada vai se fuder. Para ele, esse maluco aqui. Nossa. Eu vou subir aqui, talvez a gente consiga uma vantagem por estar na posição de cima. Nossa, eu subi muito na seca. Cara, pior que vai voltar tudo de novo, mano.
Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Backup forces are here.
Sobe. Você viu essa? Cadê o filho da mãe que tá aqui? Tá aqui? Tá aqui. Vamos por cima. Pera. Caramba. Por que você levantou, idiota? Por que você levantou? Mano, que bicho burro.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Não tinha necessidade de levantar. Puta, mano, o cara não fez. Eu tô vacilando demais nesse jogo. Tô vacilando demais. Espera aí. Para de vacilar essa merda. Bom, joga aqui. Bom, todo mundo nesse aqui. Olha esse uniforme da aliança aqui, é muito louco. Muito louco. Vacilando demais não é tão difícil não, cara. Se não vacilar não é difícil. Difícil é se você ficar morrendo à toa. E eu preciso de munição. Eu vou buscar munição onde tem escada. Onde tem escada tem munição, quer ver? Ali, ó. Pior que não. Ali embaixo tem. Vou pegar uma munição que eu vou precisar muito. Pronto, preparado. Bora pra próxima. Nossa, essa missão já era pra ter terminado, cara. Sinceramente, já era pra estar no final dela. Tá falando já chegar nas naves e... É, temos que encontrar outro jeito de atravessar. Um caminho alternativo. Só ver se tem alguma granada, porque eu gastei todas as granadas acreditando que aqui teria granada. E tem, ó, tem duas, mas não é o suficiente. É copo de café, não é granada. Granada só tem duas mesmo. Ah, acho que tem 3 agora. Então, menos mal. A gente vai ter que defender a posição e vai ser bem difícil.
Perfect. It'll take a few few moments for the life pod to process it.
Commander, there's a lot of hostiles inbound. We have to hold this position. There they are.
Esse aqui. Cadê? Eu preciso me posicionar num lugar que seja bom para eu atirar e me defender de todos os lados. Ó, porque tem um filho da mãe ali. E tem um filho da mãe aqui também, ó.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Let's make the most of it.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
There's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door if you want to stock up.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Ah, tá de sacanagem, hein? Aqui tão perto. Pera aí, deixa eu trocar com a munição disruptora. Deixa eu colocar você pra munição disruptora também, cadê? Mano, eu não deveria ter... Mas eu nunca pensei que ele ia vir dali de cima. Consegui. Acho que eu vou pegar o troféu. Pegar o troféu de...
There. You can open the life pod now.
Peguei o troféu. Hahaha. Mais ou menos esperava porque o troféu. Deixa eu sair daqui. Eu acho que só falta agora só fazer a missão de Cidadel. Aí eu consigo pegar o troféu máximo lá.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
Calma, tiozão, calma.
Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Sorry. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists haven't had any luck in determining what the catalyst is. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. For a soldier facing the Reapers, I sense more confidence than fear. You believe you are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Mm-hmm. Now we have your plans for the Crucible. We've started building it.
Crucible?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the Crucible?
No. It contains only pain. but I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Ele só tá... Ai, caramba, ele tá todo... Vamos ver aqui.
Is there anything more you can tell us about the Crucible?
Only the stories we heard. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Você pega já a pergunta dos sinalizadores, capacidade social, vamos falar sobre a civilização.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago. In ways we could never imagine.
Well, sua missão.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, How would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think.
Parece que os ataques dos Reapers com os Protheans não foram uma aniquilação assim que aconteceu em 1 ano, ou 2 anos, 3 anos, não. Pelo que o cara falou, desde que ele nasceu, eles estavam lutando contra os Reapers, né? Então provavelmente foi uma aniquilação que aconteceu em 30, 40 anos de guerra, basicamente. De guerra, não.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Eles cooptavam as outras raças a pensar e do jeito que eles pensavam, a viver do jeito que eles viviam, a adotar as estratégias que eles adotavam. Então, quando os Reapers atacaram, eles não tiveram muita chance de se adaptar, né? Tá diferente desse ciclo aqui.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No, but they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Eu acho que a gente já fez todas as perguntas. Essas perguntas a gente já fez. Isso daqui a gente já fez. A guerra dos Protoss contra o Reapers a gente já fez. Então vamos dar uma tela.
I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved?
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
Os dois aí estão numa animosidade aí que...
You may count on me. I am known as Javik.
Then welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
Tem uma animosidade entre o Javik e a Liara que ficou evidente ali, né? Bom, eu vou encerrar por aqui esse vídeo, que ele ficou mais longo do que eu pensei que ia ficar. E também com meus vizinhos começaram a ligar o som aqui. Hoje é dia 25 de dezembro, Natal. Então o pessoal começou a ligar o som, fazer festa. O som tá muito alto aqui, então eu vou dar uma parada. E aí a gente volta no próximo vídeo, mostrando pra vocês. Peraí, eu acho que eu consegui acho que só falta 2 troféus agora aqui pra eu platinar esse jogo também, né? Falta só 2 troféus. Um dos troféus é aquele lá que eu fiz no Eden Prime lá, que eu fiquei atirando no cara até matar ele e tirei ele daquele Atlas lá, né? Aquele gigante lá, e usei o Atlas que ele tava me atacando. Então basicamente aquele ali que era um dos troféus do jogo 3, tá? Então ficou. Beleza? E aí a gente continua no próximo vídeo. Eu vou desenvolver um relacionamento aqui com a galera da tripulação. E depois a gente volta para as missões principais. Eu vou primeiro para essa missão aqui de arraio de ex-cientista Cerberus. Eu vou fazer uma exploração pela galáxia para pegar essas missõezinhas aqui de fragmentos, de Reapers, de tribulação, tubulação térmica. Tudo isso daqui eu vou conseguir, vou para a Cidadel comprar, trazer para a nave e zerar o jogo nesse ponto aqui, tá? Então a gente vamos ficando por aqui e aí até o próximo vídeo, beleza? Falou, valeu pessoal, até a próxima.